Hello from Shraddha from Love Bites. A very healthy, delicious tartlet. I call it the Desi tartlet, but that's just a name because I've done it with atta, whole wheat, bajra or pearl millet, and besan or gram flour. There is no refined flour or anything in it. Beautiful tartlets. You can do the size as you want. Don't try and make big ones, it'll fall apart. So the smaller you go, the better it is. I've taken a 4-inch tartlet pan. Any filling that you like, a dry paneer makhani would be nice, or some kind of a chola fusion that you guys can do. I have done a very English one with spinach, corn, cream cheese, etc. because that's what I had on hand. I didn't want to just go purchase something for this. Give it a try, you won't be disappointed. It is fabulous, crunchy yet soft. Very nice, no guilt because it's healthy. Your kids will love it. It will work really well for your parties. Do like, do subscribe and click on the bell icon for notifications. Until next time, bye-bye. Today we are going to try and make some tartlets but with very desi ingredients. This is atta or whole wheat flour, besan or gram flour, bajra or pearl millet, baking powder and very little salt. First let's mix our dry ingredients together. Now we'll take some frozen butter and add that. So if you have a food processor, you can definitely put this in there and mix it, or take a pastry blender and work with this, or with a fork, whatever. I might have to do it on a surface. Just make sure you cut the butter into small cubes and the whole mixture should become sandy. The way we do our tarts usually with flour. Definitely faster and easier in a processor. It's okay if you don't have one. We'll make do with whatever we have. Use only your fingertips. Don't use the palm. There's a lot of warmth in your palm which will melt the butter. We don't want our butter to melt. See, it's become sandy or grainy like. Now we'll take very chilled water and add that. Now don't add too much water at a time. We'll do a tablespoon at a time and see if the dough gets together. We just need to get the dough together. There's no kneading, nothing in this. Another tablespoon. Do this according to your own doughs at home. Sometimes the climate, the weather, the packet that you've opened might need less water. It's very variant. Here the doughs come together. Keep it in a cling wrap if you have, else I'll just keep it in a bowl. Keep it tightly shut and I'm going to keep it in the refrigerator for half an hour or so. Here's the dough. I've taken it out. It's been half an hour and now we're going to roll it and make tarts out of it. I'm keeping it on a parchment and then trying to roll it. It's easier, I feel. Now because there is no maida in this might be a little tougher to do. Little more. Yeah, now take your tart pan, go below it, the other hand on top, turn it, peel it off delicately, and now we'll just try and fit it in. So you can take a bowl also to do this and just fit it in. Now be careful, don't tear it. What we can do is take a knife and just cut off the extras from the top. Just make it nicely. After you've done this, it goes back into the refrigerator till you do all the other tarts and preheat your ovens to 190 to 200 degrees centigrade. Once your oven has heated, get the tart shells out of the fridge, poke them, and then we're going to bake them for 15 minutes or 20. Just have a look at your ovens. These need to be baked well because we're not going to bake these anymore. We're going to be doing the filling when it's totally baked and to be eaten. Once the oven's heated and you've done the poking, now put it in. 15-20 minutes. Gauge your own ovens and do this. It should be a nice brown. Let's check. It's been only 10 minutes in my oven, but yes, it's done. Let's get it out. Just let it cool now. Let's make our filling for the tarts. Heat a wok, add some oil. When the oil is hot, we're going to add some chopped onions. You can do any filling you like. I'm doing with things that I have easily available currently at home. Saute it until translucent. Once the onions are done, we're going to add in chopped spinach, saute it. We're going to cook it till it wilts. Keep it on high. You want to just evaporate all the moisture from this. Some boiled corn, chili flakes, pepper powder. Try and open out the spinach a bit, and salt to taste. Don't add too much salt because this also has a bit of cheese in it. Mix it. Now keep this aside to cool. Once it's cooled, we are going to add in our cheeses. Till then, let the tart shells also cool down. Once your mixture has cooled, add in the cheese. Here's the cream cheese. This is homemade, and we'll just mix it into this mixture. Check your seasoning, salt, everything, and adjust it according to your liking. Here, the filling is ready. Make sure your tart shells are totally cool before adding this, otherwise they'll get very soggy. The tart shell has cooled. Let's take it out. Here, it's ready. So this makes a beautiful appetizer for your guests, for your parties. You can even take the small tartlet molds which come and make it like this. It's healthy. Now just take the filling, serve it. Very simple to do, just a little prep work, and this is amazing. Please give it a try, guys. Thank you so much.